Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. DJ Akademiks reacts to Drake Iceman snippets. Let's get into the comments. Drop it in the content. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments. You know what the fuck I mean. Drop it in the.
And supposedly this is from a Drake song, and this is supposedly where Drake is name dropping Serena Williams and Schoolboy Q. The lines goes, Serena, but I'm cool with Venus. I be hanging around those niggas like I'm Dua Lipa. I don't really get that one, but okay. Then he says, I might hit up fucking Schoolboy and do a remix because you put your niggas on, but they making peanuts. Okay. I hear the name drops. I'm just trying to like see if it's so clever. You're like, oh shit. And then the last one is, we don't ever piece it up, the shit we got between us. Okay, let's hear the snippet.
I'm cool with Venus. I be hanging around these niggas like I'm Dua Lipa. I might hit a fucking Schoolboy and do a remix. Cause you put your niggas on, but they making peanuts. We don't ever piece it up, the shit we got between us. Serena, but I'm cool with Venus. I be hanging around these niggas like I'm Dua Lipa. I might hit a fucking Schoolboy and do a remix. Cause you put your niggas on, but they making peanuts. We don't ever piece it up, the shit we got between us. Serena, but I'm cool with Venus. I be hanging around these niggas like I'm Dua Lipa. I might hit a fucking Schoolboy and do a remix. Cause you put your niggas on, but they making peanuts.
Okay. I'll be the first to say it. I don't like the snippet. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. I think the snippet is, and I think this should dispel all rumors that Drake, because there's these conspiracy theorists that really think Drake is leaking his own music. Like Drake is like, oh, Drake is testing it. You know, like, first of all, I'll tell you this, verbatim from Drake don't want to use the crowd as A&R. Like, he's going to drop what he want to drop. But there are people who feel like Drake is testing. Now, the reality of why I don't like this snippet, it could be a fire song. I don't know. It's clear that somebody picked the snippets where he's probably name dropping. And I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't give me enough of the song that I could be like, oh, it's fire. Like, it should have been 20 more seconds or at least 30 more seconds. I'm like, oh, shit, nah, this is a bop. So I really can't tell nothing from it. And these lines kind of stick out awkward because you could tell whoever made the snippet just want us to hear the fucking, the name references. But the majority of why I don't like this snippet is because, remember, I'm telling you, Drake ain't leaking this. So this is probably coming from, remember the story I told you? I think that's what's happening. A bunch of Drake records got leaked. Again, this is me assuming. I haven't talked to him or confirmed it with them. But the record that I had played that time, those were leaked records that hackers had. So the hackers had leaked records by Drake. And them having leaked records by Drake, they were trying to resell them on some secondary market. Okay? I heard those hackers, once Drake figured out that some of his music got leaked, he was trying to stop the leak. The hackers eventually just released it though. Okay? Supposedly they were charging him $250,000. That was which I think that's insane. Now, that's where I'm thinking the origin of these leaks are. So these are not he's not leaking it out to somebody. No. That's where I think the origin of these leaks are. What does that tell me though? The songs that got leaked in that manner, where these hackers got it, they're from an era which is like a year and a half ago. It's not new. Half ago, he was cooking up, making all type of different songs. Obviously, he was still working on an R&B album, Some Sexy Songs for You, but obviously, with probably the thought of mine, Iceman on the way, right? And while doing that, he's cooking up a bunch of songs, and some of these songs either didn't make the cut for Some Sexy Songs for You, because Some Sexy Songs for You did have some hip-hop songs. And those are the songs getting leaked. So number one, the songs that's getting leaked is not from even his current cook-up or his current recording, and it's kind of songs that already got rejected from being on a project that he put out. The second thing, or maybe the third thing, I'm not sure where I'm at with the numbering, why I don't like the leak is because it makes it feel, and leaks do help you kind of see where your artist is at. It makes it seem like Drake is in the studio cooking up a bunch of rhymes about TDE. With all due respect, I don't even think Kendrick Lamar remembers Schoolboy Q's name. Like, no disrespect to Schoolboy. It's like, it would be preposterous for me to listen to even Drake mention Schoolboy Q. Like, respectfully. Like, Schoolboy Q sold like 30 copies. Like, respectfully. You know what I mean? And my thing is that this leak makes it sound like Drake is like still in the studio salty as fuck. If me and you were arguing and 5 minutes after the argument, I said some shit like, man, that nigga's a bitch ass nigga. If that came out a year or 2 years later, it'd be like, oh, I know why he said that, because we're in the middle of arguing. Drake just got out of a battle and he's cooking up. Of course, he's going to have mentions to the past situation. I personally don't believe Drake right now. I don't believe he's cooking up a bunch of bars about Schoolboy Q and making mention to a bunch of Kendrick shit. Now, I do think he's on a revenge arc, right? Which is like, yo, niggas try to play me type shit. But I don't think he's on some, yo, Serena, let me get you back. Nah, I don't think he's on that at all. So that's why I don't like the snippet. The snippet makes it sound like he's salty. I'm not gonna lie. Like hearing him mention Schoolboy Q, I'm like, Schoolboy Q? What? Right? You know what I mean? So that's what I don't like about the snippet. It makes him look as if he's salty when, of course, he's on some, yo, nigga, I'm gonna get back at all you motherfuckers, right? But do I personally believe that he's on some shit like, I'm just gonna make salty raps all day? No. I think.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real. At this point, DJ Akademiks will just say anything just to get a reaction. That's what kind of guy this nigga is. You know, he's a petty bastard. 1 minute, I just don't know. Next minute, y'all on the nigga nutsacks trying to act like it's all good. Nigga, you were bought and paid for. You've been compromised far some time ago. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Once it came down to the whole kid grooming shit with Playboy Max, Black Boy Max, little white boy he was working with, you know what I mean? DJ Akademiks been compromised, bro. He had to go kiss the ring, a lot of rings, you know what I mean? A lot of rings and a lot of big toes to stay where he at and to keep advancing. That's how the game works. Let's just be honest. I know a lot of people say what he's saying about the snippets is true. Nigga, if you don't understand bars, you don't understand bars. That nigga got a Midas touch. Nigga, every bar you just said could be broken down in numerous ways. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, my nigga. But you have to remember, DJ Akademiks is not a rapper. He doesn't make records. He's just a talker, fam. He doesn't understand bar construction. He doesn't understand metaphors. He doesn't understand fucking hip-hop. He doesn't understand the streets, my nigga. This nigga has just made a living off of people thinking he knows something. Now, you know what? Most of his fans just want to hear somebody talk when people ain't, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. As far as Iceman, look, Pluto and Drake got one on this one. Wayne and Drake got one on this one. You know what I mean? It's just what we know about, bro. And we know Party Next Door got one on this one. P-Me is going to be on his album. Just those 4 features alone is making this shit incredible. You know what I mean? Just being real, bro. I know a lot of people say, yeah, he just fuck with Drizzy. You know, Drizzy makes music. He understands it, fam. That's why he's been on top of the game for all these fucking years. Look, Drake don't pay me. I'm uncompromised, bro. Drake don't pay me. I just know what it is before it comes out. Nigga, know what this is. Even all the snippets and the clippets and bro, the leaks is all part of the fucking album rollout. Yeah, none of that shit is gonna be on the album. Or if it is, it's gonna sound totally fucking different after it's really. You know what I mean? This has been honest, just been real. Drop it in the comments. Calls from the playground. Can't stay long. Got to go, Miss Ho. Like, share, subscribe. We up. Community strike nearly over. The numbers are going back up. They can't stop me because I am popping. You know what I mean? Just being honest. Just being fucking real. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments and don't forget to hype my shit up, nigga.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.